Hey guys, so we all know that there's a ton of vending machines in Japan, but I wanted to know, first off, how many are there and how the business works. Why are there so many vending machines in Japan and not any other country? How come they work so well in Japan? I'm just curious. So in this video, I figured let's just dive in and find out about vending machines in Japan. Let's go. So I'm on this site, livejapan.com, and this article is all about vending machines. And so over 5 million vending machines in Japan, revealing the reason why. Let's discover this here. Interesting. So this is why they say vending machines are a big deal in Japan. The first one is because Japan is safe, which actually does kind of make sense. There's very little, just like they say here, very little vandalism. Things won't get broken. So it's kind of a business that's a little more worth investing in because you know that there's a high likelihood of your machine not like breaking or getting vandalized or like having to fix it or replace parts or something. So that would make sense. Oh, this is a good one actually. It's because busy people love convenience, and that is really true. And you know what? That's one of the reasons I love Japan so much. I feel like it's so easy just to stop and get a drink or something anywhere, especially here in Okinawa, because if you've spent any time in Okinawa, you know that the summers get really hot and you are very thankful that there's a vending machine with cold drinks every few hundred feet, because everyone can become a vending machine owner. What does that mean? Each and everyone can apply to set their own vending machine. After the application is approved by the management company, you'll pay an installation fee and then they spot you a vending machine. However, it's a lucrative business and quite a few people have done this kind of thing as a side job. Interesting. Because the maintenance is flawless. Okay, what is the maintenance? I feel like, hold on, before we go into this, I feel like the maintenance is not necessarily flawless. Like, don't you gotta restock drinks and stuff? Like, how time consuming is that? And to go get drinks and restock it. I mean, it may not, if you have a busy vending machine, I guess it would be worthwhile, but I don't know. I feel like stocking drinks is a lot of work because you got to go find them and refill them. I don't know. So trash cans for pet bottles and cans are either installed directly in the vending machine or right next to it. Not true, at least not in Okinawa. I don't know what they're talking about. There is no trash cans anywhere on this island. You have to go to like a convenience store or a mall or something if you want to throw something away. Otherwise, you take your trash home. So I don't know what they're talking about. They're next to every vending machine. The more vending machines there are, however, the more trash cans needed to be emptied. Specialized maintenance companies make sure that there's no litter, restocking of Oh, interesting. They restock the machines regularly, perform all sorts of maintenance tasks, and the system works flawlessly. Interesting. So, okay, so this is why the maintenance is easy. So it sounds like you just pay a company to maintain your vending machine, and they come out and they'll empty the trash cans if you have any. So recycle the pet bottles and all that stuff. They'll stock your vending machine, and they'll do maintenance related tasks for your vending machine. That's really interesting because even now the prices stay low. Okay, yeah, they're not that much. Coffee costs 130 yen, 500 ml 160 yen. Yeah, so I mean, I think it's a regular drink price. I mean, it's comparable to America, like, you know, $1.40, $1.50 for a bottle of soda or something, from a name brand at least. They do have the 100 yen vending machines, which are like $1. But I guess it's relatively cheap. I mean, it's not as cheap as like going to a grocery store is by far the cheapest way to get a drink. Just going to the back, buying a drink from there, they're literally half the price, which is why I can see vending machines being a very profitable business because it's convenient. And even if you don't have a supplier or stocker or anything like that, if you just owned a vending machine, you could literally just buy drinks at the grocery store and sell them for double the price in your vending machine. So it could be lucrative even in that way, but it seems like there's services and stuff that they have that make it pretty good. So how to use a vending machine. In summer, Japan only offers cold drinks, but in the winter you could get warm beverages. Even if you can't understand or read Japanese, drinks have a blue and red label for hot and cold. Okay, you know, Japanese vending machines actually are really easy to use. I will agree with this because American ones, they kind of have pictures of the drinks and it's not always what you get either, I feel like. And there's only like 12 options. This literally has the bottle that you're getting and then the button right underneath it. So it's pretty simple. And then, yeah, blue and red for hot and cold drinks. Ah, interesting. Okay, so tasty, weird, unique, must-try drinks. Okay. They do have some unique drinks here. I'm curious to see what they say about them. So winter, you get hot coffees, teas, but you also get corn soup, oshiruko, traditional sweet soup made out of red bean. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that. I see the corn soup a lot. Yeah, there's actually a lot of really interesting things you could get in vending machines. They're saying like the soups are really good. They have like lychee drinks, those little squishy like tapioca ball type things, or yogurt balls and yogurt drinks. How does this business work though? I'm curious to know, because what if I want to get into the vending machine business? Let's see what we got to do. All right, let's find out how these things work. So here's an article by Japan Today explaining what you can expect in the vending machine business. So right away, it tells you earn up to 500,000 yen per month with a side business in independent vending machine. Independent, that's really important. So it's apostrophe, I guess, or what quotations. That's what you call it. Vending machines are a ubiquitous business in Japan. Most street corners outside. Okay, yeah, just costs 100 yen. All right, great. Many vending machines are owned by beverage companies. Yeah, okay. So there's Coca-Cola and all that stuff. So other than the electricity bill, it's pretty much completely risk-free investment. What do you do though? Oh, okay. So Mr. C, who earns money from his vending machine alongside his job, runs a restaurant explaining the system. There's a method which you contract with the distributor, the beverage company, but it's no fun because you only get around 10 yen profit per drink. I mean, if you're in a busy area, I think that's pretty worth it because you literally do nothing. You're like, hey, put a vending machine in front of my store and whatever happens, I mean, you don't do anything, right? So it's not too bad. Consumption tax in Japan was raised 5 to 8%. This must be an old article because it's at 10% now, by the way, guys. Beginning of April, meaning that not only is everything a little bit more expensive, but it's also an awkward amount, like 667 yen in your pocket, feeling like an annoying bit of change. Okay, yeah, so you do have to pay tax. This has been favorable for an independent, but if there's a fixed price company vending machine nearby, you can compete by selling 100 yen, means that stuff flies off the shelf. Yeah, the 100 yen vending machines I do drink a lot more. So the essentials to consider. Okay, so buying a new one is 1.2 million yen. However, if you get one that's in good shape, standard, holds about 360 bottles, okay, that's 3 years old, you can spend around 200,000 to 300,000 yen. That is a lot cheaper. And you can use it for at least another 5 years. Okay, so since it's secondhand, sometimes a vending machine will still have the old company logos on it, but once you purchase it, you can cover it with your own signs. Okay, I buy my stock from a cash wholesaler for 38 to 60 yen per bottle, and I choose my lineup base. Okay, so 60. All right, that's interesting. So the machines run, of course, 24 hours a day. The electricity bill is around 5,000 yen a month, which is like 50 bucks a month. So it costs you about 50 bucks a month to run the electricity, and this guy's getting his stock for 38 to 60 cents. His average gross profit minus purchase is 50 yen a bottle. All right, here, let's break it down. All right, guys, let's figure out this math. So if it's gonna cost you, let's say this 300,000. So it's gonna cost you the 300,000, and you make about 40,000 a month. Minus the 5,000 for the money is 35,000. And then let's just say, because it looks like here you have a 40% return. So let's say you get to keep little less than half that. Probably 15 to 20,000 yen you're gonna be keeping per month. So let's say divided by, let's be conservative and say 15,000. Okay, so it's gonna take you roughly 20 months to turn that profit and make your money back because you have the cost of the drinks and everything. 20 months is a little bit less than 2 years. The vending machine is expected to last 5 years if you buy one of these used ones. That's actually a pretty good profit. So after the 20 months, you have 3 years and 4 months. So that means, okay, that's 20. So let's see, 12 times 3, 36, plus 4. Okay, so you have 40. Once you reach that 20th month, your vending machine is paid for. And then after this, you have 40 months of profit until your machine is expected to go kaput. So 40 months, and minus the cost of the electricity and the drinks, you can expect to get 15,000 on our conservative number. So it's expected for you to make 600,000 yen in the lifespan of your vending machine, which it only cost you 300,000 yen. So just by using the information they said here with conservative numbers and their averages of like it'll last 5 years, how much it'll cost, all this stuff, you got to figure it out for yourself. But it seems like you'll get, after your 5 years, a 100% return on your investment, or a 200% return on your investment, because you'll pay back the 300,000, so that's 0%. You'll make another 300,000 yen, that's 100%, and then you'll get another 300. So you actually make 200% of your investment. So that's pretty interesting, guys. That's how the vending machine industry works in Japan. Did you guys know this? Were you surprised about it? Should I get a vending machine? I gotta get a place first, I guess, but once I have that, I might consider getting a vending machine, just sticking it out front. You know what though? I don't know if I'd want to be responsible for it. I think I would take like the Coca-Cola deal, because I wouldn't really want to make it my main thing. I wouldn't want to stock it up. I wouldn't want to restore a vending machine or find one used. I'd just contact Coke and be like, hey, put a vending machine out in front of my house. And then they just give me, you know, whatever, 10 yen for every drink I sell. I think I'd rather do it that way, just because I wouldn't want to invest a whole bunch of time and energy in it. I'd literally just want to put it out in front of my house. Even if it doesn't make any sales or doesn't make like anything, like at least I could have drinks close by for myself if I don't have a vending machine, you know, right outside the house. Because even here, you know, we stay at Kit's family's house, and the neighbor just right next door has 2 vending machines in front of his house, and we actually go there all the time just to get drinks. You know, we just walk outside and it's right there. What do you guys think of this vending machine industry? Do you like it? Like, what is your thoughts behind this? Do you miss it? Because it's one of the big things that I miss about Japan when I'm not here. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. We discovered the secret of the vending machine in Japan. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you want to hear more about Okinawa, Japan, or you like me, whatever. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you in the next video.